Today's my last day right here in the United States.
I'm actually sad to say this, but today was my last day in America.
So I'm feeling very sad because it is our last night in Texas tonight.
Something is happening across America right now. In airports, on planes, in hotel rooms on the last night. Europeans who came to America for the World Cup and are finding it almost impossible to go back. Now there are 3 reasons why this keeps happening. The first one, you have already seen all over the internet. The second one is closer than you think. But the third one is the one nobody is talking about. And by the time we get there, everything is going to make sense. Stay with me.
I'm actually sad to say this, but today was my last day in America. Luckily, we're checking out at 11, so we woke up early to spend the whole morning in the pool. After we checked out, we stopped off at Taco Bell for breakfast. And someone told me why Taco Bell here is so cheap. It's like $8 for 3 things. Because we were leaving, we had to do a quick Walmart haul. We picked up a load of stuff. And then we started our long 3-hour drive down to LA. We did stop in Palm Springs on the way because we wanted to see what it was like. It was way too hot, like 32 degrees, so we didn't stay that long. After like 3 more hours of driving, we made it back to LA. We had to obviously end our trip with our last In-N-Out burgers. Took them all the way through security, and that was a mistake because by the time we got through security they were really cold. The flight was delayed like an hour as well. Luckily this was a night flight, so I slept basically throughout the whole flight. And like 10 hours later we were in the UK.
Europe had everything waiting for them at home. The flights were booked. The suitcases were packed. And yet, something was pulling them back.
So I'm feeling very sad because it is our last night in Texas tonight. We are in a motel. I just want to say a massive, massive thank you to everyone in this great state. The hospitality from everyone from the start to finish. The hotel staff, the hospitality staff, the Uber drivers, taxi drivers, the people day to day, all of the people online, in all the comments, all the likes, all the well wishes. We have loved our time in Texas. We are looking forward to Louisiana as well, but Texas, you have my heart and I have loved it. Thank you so, so much.
Texas, you have my heart. On the last night, that is where this story starts. And those 3 reasons, all 3 of them are coming. Do not go anywhere. So let us start with the first answer. The one you have been seeing everywhere for weeks. Every video, every reaction, every comment section. The food.
Miss, here's your food. Is something wrong?
This could feed a whole family.
This could feed a whole family. And that was just the starter. Now, before we go any further, this is not even the best part of the first answer. Because it was not just the food. It was everything about the way America does abundance.
Okay, you haven't had the full American experience until you try the Walmart. We're gonna find some interesting stuff today. I'm excited. What? Wait, what? Guys, why is it so big? Like, why is everything huge? Like, this is insane. That looks good, though. That looks very good. But like, this side is is it not crazy? I love it. This is so insane. Like, you can feel like an entire city with this ground beef. This is
Travel
paradise
within
right
the
here.
US. Here are things, in my opinion, that Americans take for granted, but are now rediscovering because of Freddie, the German tourist, and other Europeans who are coming to the US and bringing them to light. Number 1, air conditioning. Now, I bought this air conditioning unit because I understand the benefits and the cost outweighs the miserable days where in the UK, when we get a heat wave like we are this week, it's going to be hitting about 37, 38 degrees Celsius in certain parts, which is pushing 90 to 100 Fahrenheit for you Americans. But there's air conditioning literally everywhere in the US. Granted, there are some older buildings that do not have air conditioning, some houses, I understand that, but the majority of commercial buildings have air conditioning. Another favourite of mine is the sheer size of the roads. I miss my pickup truck that I had. Couldn't bring it back to the UK purely because it wouldn't work on most single lane country roads here in Wales in particular. But you literally do not have an issue with roads in the US. Any size vehicle, spatial awareness goes out the windows because you don't need to worry about it. Happy days. Number 3, massive grocery stores. Now, personally, I think some British stores are actually better than the US, but the sheer size of them, like the amount of square footage that BJ's, for example, or Safeway, or Walmart, super Walmarts cover is absolutely mental. They are like indoor shopping centres over here in the UK. And they can range from your budgets right the way up to the premiums, and they literally have everything that you could ever need.
AC everywhere. Roads wide enough for any vehicle. Grocery stores the size of shopping centers. Free refills that never run out. Now look, all of that is real. America does food and comfort like nowhere else on Earth. But here is the question nobody is asking. A continent full of grown adults. Crying at airports. Lying awake at night. Wanting to go back. Over free refills? Think about that for a second. Because the second answer, which is coming right now, is getting a lot closer to the truth. And the third one, which we are still saving for last, is going to change how you see all of this. So maybe it is not the food. Let us get into the second answer. Maybe it is the country itself. Because America does not just have places. It has places that make grown adults cry.
I am living my dream. This is honestly, guys, I could cry. It's so beautiful. It's so, apparently there's just lightning. No, I didn't see lightning. Was there? I'm crying and there's lightning and it's all a bit overwhelming. It's just so beautiful. Just look at it. Like, I've actually got tears in my eyes. It's so beautiful and I just wish I was born in this country, honestly. Look. Come on. Snow Canyon State Park, baby, on an e-bike. I quite literally can't believe what I am seeing right now with my eyes. I'm in a desert, pretty much, surrounded by red mountains. Oh, you guys, look at this place. Oh my goodness. Look at all this. It's absolutely insane. I can't quite believe this. Like, the USA is just full of surprises. Each corner you turn is completely different and it's just so beautiful. Like, I am in absolute heaven. I'm gonna hate going back to the UK so much.
Tears in her eyes. On a bicycle. In a desert. In Utah. Wishing she had been born here.
We are in Colorado. I am so excited. Please leave any suggestions that you have for Colorado because this part of the trip I actually haven't planned. We weren't meant to come to Colorado, but we were so close to it, we thought, let's go. Today we are driving the Rim Rock Road, which is the Colorado National Monument, and already these views are impeccable. And also we drove through the houses that are just on that lane over there. The most incredible houses I've ever seen that have 360 views of the mountain. Another surprise for you guys, we have the Cruise America RV, and it is, I must say, the best way to explore the USA.
Impeccable. And that was just one road in Colorado. Because America does not give you one landscape. It gives you a completely different one around every single corner.
Americans, I'm in California right now, exploring your national parks, exploring your beauty, and we owe you an apology in Europe. This place is incredible. Check it out. That is Sequoia, and that is Hume Lake. Talk about beauty, talk about Mother Nature. America is incredible.
That's it, I'm a Texan now. Floating the river in Texas is a 10 out of 10 experience. We can't really do this back home because either the rivers are freezing cold or they're disgusting. And look how many people are here floating this river. I don't have a ring right now, but I had a ring yesterday. And we just sat and drank beers flowing down the river. And it was the best thing that I've done since being in Texas because it was just so relaxing and so refreshing to get out of the heat. But now I'm just taking a dip. I've walked in down the steps and I'm just here chilling with thousands of people floating past and everyone's super friendly. Their rings are bumping into us and we're just pushing them on their way down the river. But I mean, look how nice of a day it is. The camera is not doing it justice how clear this water is. And apparently the water gets all the way up to that bridge in the rainy season. But now apparently it's really shallow and it's usually up to the boards. But I mean, it's great. It means I can stand and just walk around the river with the turtles swimming past and everything. So I'm having a great time.
Waist deep in a canyon. floating a Texas river with strangers on a perfect summer day. And we are still not done with the second answer.
Guys, I'm in a car that's driving itself. It says my initials there. Right? This is so mental. Oh my god!
Please make sure that your seatbelt is fastened.
This is so weird. Is this really cool? Yes. Is it kind of low-key scary? Also yes. Oh, it's time for the first turn of the journey. Creepy. Then we're turning left. There's gonna be no jobs left by 2030 at this rate. Cars drive themselves. There's so many people just like driving on the road or like walking on the street, just acting like this is okay. You know what I mean? This is so not okay. Now there's a car coming, I'm a little bit shaky. It's a really good driver actually. It's able to pick up people. God, it's so clever. America is one big simulation, because why are cars driving themselves? I wonder if this will reach the UK anytime soon. I'm sorry, what is this place? What actually is that? I feel like I'm in the year 3000.
I feel like I am in the year 3000. Now that makes more sense. A country so vast, so varied, so impossible to fully experience in one trip. Every corner completely different from the last. But here is what I need you to sit with. Those mountains are still there. They did not disappear when the plane took off. So why? Is someone lying awake in Birmingham at 2 a.m. still thinking about America? The food is still available. The mountains are still there. Which means the second answer is still not the full answer. And that brings us to the third one. The one we have been building toward this whole time. The one that explains everything. Stay with me, because this one is different. It was never the food. It was never the mountains. The third answer, the real answer, was always the people. And it started before they even realized it was happening.
Guys, you know something so cool about Americans is that they'll smile at you for no reason. Like you'll be walking like this and they'll come and say, hey, how's your day going? Like they will smile. And you know at the beginning you're like, wait, who are you? Like, do I know you? Did we go to school together? And like after a while you start doing it too, because it's just so contagious. It's just so good. It's small things, but it makes everyone happier, you know? Like, look. Hey, how's it going?
Going well. You?
Good, thank you. Guys, I showed you one example. It's like this every day, 100 times. I abuse about it. I do it like too often, to be honest. No, man, I love this.
Small things, but they make everyone happier.
American hospitality is on another level to the UK. In the UK, when you want to get served by someone in a shop or a restaurant, it feels like that they don't really want to be there, they don't really want to help you. In the US, it's almost unrealistic how much these people want to help you. And this has happened everywhere I've been. In a gun shop yesterday, I was so intrigued by guns, I wanted to shoot them. Silly enough, I thought that you could just go to any gun shop and there's a shooting range. That's not the case, but they still let me hold the guns, talk to me about them, spend some time showing me around the shop, and they gave me a little patch to commemorate me just going to the shop. Then getting the cowboy hat, everyone was super friendly, the guy stayed with me for ages, fitting it, helping me pick one, etc. It's incredible, and then the restaurants are another level as well. I've loved my time in America. All the people are just so friendly. Again, I think I just need to move here.
And this is just the beginning of the third answer. Because it kept happening. Everywhere they went.
Guy bought us dinner the other day. We were at Quincy Market, and he was just like, you're Scottish. Love the fact that you're in the city.
He bought you guys dinner?
Yeah, bought all of our dinners. We went to pay, and the guy was like, no, it's already been paid for. Some of my friends just arrived this morning. So they went for a beer this morning. Went up to pay for it. A lady already paid the beer for her. That is friendship.
I was in a 7-Eleven there, and the police, they were buying like people's food and all that. They were just so nice. Like,
They were.
we don't get that.
Wow.
You would never find that in Scotland.
We've had a few drinks bought free of charge, which is great. We love that.
Everybody's super friendly, really helpful, because we've been lost a lot.
Okay, so are Americans representing? Is that what you're saying?
100%.
Okay, good.
Absolutely. Everybody's been so kind and so funny and just accommodated our stupidness. And I mean, look, we've taken over your city and you've all just embraced it, and it's just been fantastic.
Already been paid for. A lady already paid the beer for her. Police buying food for strangers at 7-Eleven. You would never find that in Scotland. Think about what that means. A stranger who does not know you, who will never see you again, paid for your dinner. Just because you were there. Just because you were in their city. That is my team, in the middle of America, surrounded by strangers, and feeling more at home than anywhere she had been in years.
You know what I miss? I miss the Scottish fans. I miss seeing monuments and statues in America decorated with traffic cones. I miss the Tartan Army. I miss seeing people playing bagpipes at 6 o'clock in the morning, waking up the neighborhood with glee. I miss seeing New England turn into New Scotland. I miss it. I really do.
Traffic cones on monuments. Bagpipes at 6 a.m. New England turning into New Scotland. How is someone back home in Europe, missing not a place, missing a feeling? The feeling of a city that opened its arms and said, "You are welcome here."
I have only come to watch the World Cup, and I've ended up being noticed by the President of the United States for my videos. I'm here at Freedom 250, and someone came and got me to go backstage to take a video. It was one of his right-hand men from the White House, and I can't believe it.
He just came to watch the World Cup and ended up being noticed by the President of the United States, just for making videos about loving America.
The UK and the rest of Europe owe America one big apology. For years, they have been mocked. Americans are stupid. It's unsafe in America. They're all so rude. Why are their portion sizes so big? Why do they love their country so much? And now, because of the World Cup, people are going there and experiencing America firsthand. I am seeing thousands of videos from Brits, Dutch people, German people, talking about how friendly Americans are, talking about how clean it is, talking about how outstanding the atmosphere is. And I'm sat here thinking, 5 years ago, where was this energy? It was nowhere to be seen. So, do what's right. Apologize to the Americans, because now you understand. Now you have seen America firsthand. The mountains, the deserts, the people, the portion sizes, the trucks, the atmosphere. You will get stopped on the side of the road and have a heart-to-heart conversation because they're all genuine, lovely people. Apologize now.
For years they mocked America. Americans are stupid. It is unsafe. Why do they love their country so much? And then they went there. And now, they owe America an apology. That is the third answer. That is the real answer. Not the food. Not the mountains. The feeling of being in a country where people genuinely want to see you, want to talk to you, want to help you, want to celebrate you. Go back home to a place where people look through you on the street, where you can live next to someone for 15 years and never know their name. And tell me that is not what keeps you awake at 2 a.m. That is what they are missing. Not America. The version of themselves they became when they were there. If you are still watching and you have not subscribed yet, hit the button. Every day on this channel, we show you what the world really thinks about America. Not the headlines. Not the politics. The truth. Subscribe. And do not miss what is coming next. Americans, did you know this is what Europeans feel when they leave your country? Drop it in the comments. I read everything.